All right, we're here. This is the last video in this series of breakdowns, beat breakdowns, whatever you want to call them, for the songs on my new EP, Talk No Jutsu. Out. I think I'm gonna release these before it drops. So it's out November 15th, Friday. Very exciting. Um, Featuring my dog in this video. She's just hanging out, chewing on a toy. So we're gonna go through this one. This song is one that I have never released under Mercury Harbor, but I did release a version of this song under my last artist name, which I will not reveal here, but if you know, you know. And so this one I wrote like a while ago and recorded a while ago. So I definitely made some pretty significant mix changes. A few things got re-recorded. A few sounds got swapped, but like ultimately it's the same song. It goes. How much of this do I want to show here? I'll play like the start, and then I'll play the chorus, a little bit of the chorus, and then we'll go into it.
Wow, depressed all the time, man. I don't even really know how. These kids walk around like the world isn't burning to the ground, and I bet Instagram's all obsessed with you now.
All right, etc., etc. And then we'll play from the pre-chorus because I like the pre-chorus.
Can I get well, get a little help, man? I gotta let somebody closer. Hit me like a wave, what I wanna say, but I think I gotta keep my composure. So I'll just say what you wanted to hear. I guess I'll just say what you wanted to hear.
And that's the chorus. So you'll hear immediately, I talked about this in another video. I've had several people tell me, oh, you do too many weird voice effects. I don't care. I'm never going to stop. I like them. They're cool. And you can hear that in this chorus and almost every chorus, I would say. So this one, the drums for this one kind of came together weird because I think I started them with pretty much fully just an acoustic kit, and then it kind of expanded from there. It's still mostly an acoustic kit. It definitely has that like feel, but I swapped out like the snare sound especially. And I should say, for anybody who didn't watch the other videos, I say acoustic kit. It's like they're programmed drums. Like I unfortunately don't have the capability to record a drum kit here and make it sound like as good as programmed drums can sound. But I know I said like these video, like I don't want to be like giving advice in these videos. Like I have no, like, I'm not good enough, I think, to even be giving advice in these videos. But I will say, for me, I think it's important when programming drums. Like I play drums slightly, a little bit, and it's important if you want a sound that sounds like acoustic drums, you have to program them in a way that like a human being could play, or else it sounds weird, and in my opinion, not great most of the time. Sometimes it can work for sure, but you know, if you are a musician out there and you're programming drums, make sure to program them in a way that is like playable for a human being, at least for the main thing. And then you want to add stuff on top of that, sure, go for it, but whatever. So this is mostly like sounds from, again, probably Get Good Drums, which is like a contact library that I like. And then I swapped out the snare sound for something. It's just like really like dead sounding. I just felt like it worked better for this. And then there's like claps on top of it. Very like retro sounding claps, but again, I just felt like it worked for this song. You can hear the snares like super dead. Like that is clearly not meant to sound like an acoustic drum kit snare. But again, that was when I changed for this new version of the song because I just felt like it worked. It worked a little better. I says we're gonna again like I did a lot of this like a long time ago. We're gonna find out together what this is. I don't know if this is me. This is probably. Oh yeah, it's just me like making like popping noises and shit. I just like to do this in like a lot of my songs. I feel like it just adds a little something. You can hear it like in the background. It's really subtle, but like it does. I just feel like it adds an interesting element. So that's mostly the drum. I guess I'll play the chorus drums. But it's nothing crazy. It's just like again, the snare sound very like not real. But I think it sounds cool. So for the bass for this song, it's kind of interesting because it's really, with the exception of like a little riff that happens every couple bars, it's like one note. Pretty much the whole song. And so to make that like not obnoxious and unbearable, I added like a side chain kind of deal. So you can hear it's like kind of thumping. That's just to make it like, if it wasn't doing that, it would be insufferable, I think. Like, it has to have some kind of movement. That's how I did it. And then I think probably this is a bass guitar here. Let's find out. Yep. Bass guitar and a sub bass underneath it, which you're probably not going to be able to hear through YouTube. But it's there. YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, wherever this ends up. That's pretty much the whole thing. Let's see what the music sounds like. Music meaning, I can't explain this in another video. I have like a music bus set for like everything that's not vocals, bass, and drums. So we got some guitar in this one, but pretty light for the verse here. Really not too much going on. And then we'll move it to the pre-chorus. Even less going on for the pre-chorus. And then some guitars come in for the chorus here, which are intentionally very loud. I'll let this play out. I like that's kind of like abrupt, and then I like the little like stutter in the beginning. It's kind of like prepares you. I don't know, it's like really in your face. I think that's cool. And then the vocals is, you know, you probably see this theme here. Really nothing crazy going on here in the vocals at all. We'll just do like the chorus here because I wanna. How long is this video? Okay, because I wanna show the bridge too because I like the bridge.
Gotta keep my composure. So I'll just say what you wanted to hear. I guess I'll just say what you wanted to hear.
And then, oh, interesting. So apparently I'm running the like affected vocals through the music bus. I did most of this like a long time ago. I probably wouldn't do that nowadays, but that's what I did. Only because in the 100 plays video, I know I said like I was running that one vocal through the music bus because I felt like it was part of the music. These vocals are definitely like part of the lyrics, so which is why I probably would keep them on a vocal bus. But I didn't for this one. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. It sounds cool. So then the bridge part, I also didn't keep the vocals on the vocal bus, it looks like, which is going to be annoying to explain. But like, really, this is just like choppy and weird, and I just I like it. So let's take a listen to this.
Just say what you want.
Oh, right here.
Keep the voices in my mind just a little bit quiet. Gotta keep my only ever trying to catch a vibe, only ever.
So that is a combination of me singing, and then just random Splice samples. If you know about people who don't know about Splice don't care. People who do, you know what I'm talking about. But the ones where I'm singing, and then I guess I probably should have, like, this is all me singing as well. Obviously, if you didn't know, it's just like effective. So, and then I just kind of continued that effect, like, took it to an extreme for this bridge, which I think came out really cool. And part of it is definitely the vocal chops. That's not anything like super exciting. But what I think kind of makes it is like I also like chop the guitar, and I hope you can tell. Like I consolidated this. You can't really tell. I consolidated this so it didn't drive me crazy, but like you can hear like this probably is not going to sound like good, but that's what soloed, but I think that's what gives it like that cool effect. Let's see. Also sidechained a little bit, which I've heard. Maybe this is less common knowledge like now, but like many years ago, I remember hearing this like rule of thumb. Like, I mean, when you start getting like really into like production and mixing and stuff, everybody has their own little rules and whatever, and they're all bullshit. I'll say that. That's the one piece of advice I will give. They're all bullshit. Anybody who tells you like do this for sure 100% of the time is lying. I say that. I probably have said that in this series at some point, but what I should have said, what I meant to say is it's something that like I do. It's not everybody should do whatever they want to do. But I remember hearing this rule of thumb that's like, you should never sidechain guitars. I'm like, why? Doesn't make sense. I thought it sounded pretty dope here. And then let's hear how this sounds just soloed out. So you can hear like a little bit more of the chops and stuff.
Only ever trying to catch a vibe, only ever.
So nothing. Oh yeah, and I guess this little like lead thing is also a vocal sample in the background, which just continues out through the rest of the song. But yeah, so nothing like crazy is going on there. Just like very simple vocal chops, but I really like the way it all comes together. And I like the song a lot in general. This was kind of the last song I did for my last project. And that's kind of why I included it, because it was also kind of like the first, in my mind, it was like kind of the first Mercury Harbor song. And it's kind of like, I I think this song really encapsulates a lot of. I have like. I think. I mean, I'm sure this. I hope this doesn't come off as like pretentious. Like I know every artist. This is the true of every artist, but like I just really like the diversity in my influences, and it was like fought for over like many years. Like when I was younger, I was like strictly liked one genre, and then like in college I like totally flip-flopped and strictly liked another genre, and then even like late 20s into like now, I like really started liking yet another genre. And so mostly it's like I don't know why I just didn't say the genres. It's like pop punk. I got heavy into EDM for a while, and then I got heavy into hip hop and pop for a while. And throughout kind of like my musical journey, I guess, I would try to just stick to those genres when I was making music. And now I feel like no, like I don't want like I want pieces of all the stuff that I like in my songs. And I feel like this song specifically brings together pieces I like of a lot of the different genres that I really like. And so I thought it was worth, and that was kind of like why I wanted to abandon my last project and start Mercury Harbor, just so I could kind of start fresh and make that more a theme of like I didn't want to be so worried about like genre. Like it doesn't matter. Just make songs that I think are cool. And I did. And those songs are coming out on November 15th under the EP name Talk No Jutsu. So check that out if you are interested. I would appreciate it a lot. It's going to be everywhere you listen to music. If you have any questions about like this song or like how I made the song or like anything at all, let me know in the comments. I'll either respond or make another video. I'm going to try to just make more videos in general. We'll see. I've said that many times before, so we'll see. But I'm going to try. But yeah, Talk No Jutsu, November 15th. Listen to it. Thanks. Bye.